Hello everybody and welcome back to another video here on the Jurassic Collectibles YouTube channel. So today, as you can see, we have got another of the new LEGO 2020 Jurassic World sets. Now this is the Gallimimus and Pteranodon Breakout. And you can see we get this large capture vehicle. You have got drones that can fly off of it, which is quite cool. We get the same version of Owen that came in the lab. We get the brand new for 2020 Gallimimus, an ACU trooper, and also just up here a Pteranodon, which you can see a little bit better down here. So loads of great figures in this one. You can see kind of all the characters lined up along the top there. And then on the back we have got a better look at the vehicle itself. And I really like how you can see that there's like a little lab which sort of, if I can get that to focus, there we go, folds out at the back and you can pull it out, you can store weapons in the back. It looks like quite a nifty little capture vehicle, so I'm quite excited to take a look at this one. So it is $759.40, retails for £55, so a little bit expensive here in the UK. But let's crack this one open, let's build it, let's take a look at it and see what we think. Okay, so as you can see, we have now got the set out of the packaging. We've got the vehicle here, the figures and the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs are arguably the coolest bit, so I'm going to leave them till last. We will take a quick look at the figures. So Owen here is the same Owen that comes in the Doctor Wu lab set. So you can see he's got the new tranquilizer bandolier and the tan shirt on this particular variation. And one thing that I didn't mention in the lab review is the fact that he has got the same legs as the Fallen Kingdom Owen figure as well, which is quite cool to see. So you can see same facial expression, nothing too new here. There we go. But still quite a cool looking figure nonetheless. And then on the second figure here, we have got Claire Deering. Now this is the Fallen Kingdom version of Claire. There is nothing different from the Fallen Kingdom version. You can see same torso and back printing, and she has also got facial expressions that we have seen for Claire before. So nothing new with this particular version of Claire. This is kind of like her almost adventure gear at this point, because we see it used in the Legends of Isla Nublar a lot, but still quite a cool figure, nice detail. And then the last figure is a slightly different version of an ACU trooper. So you can see if we take that cap off, get that to focus. He has got a head here. It's really struggling to focus on it actually. Let's just try and manually do it. There we go. So you can see he has got a head with a headset on. This is a Star Wars head print, which is quite cool. And he has got a remote control as an accessory. Again, ironically enough, a Star Wars print here for the remote control. His torso is the ACU Trooper torso without the camouflage printing. They've used this for a couple of figures now. It has got the Jurassic World logo printed on the back just there. And then his legs are actually brand new. They are a brand new dark grey leg piece with a gun strap on one side and a leg pocket on the other side, as you can see there. So quite useful to have some new leg prints mixed in here. Quite different to the other ACU troopers we've got, so not a bad figure. Now the build here for the capture vehicle is something pretty cool, pretty big and bulky. And what I actually want to do very quickly is bring in the T-Rex tracker from 2015. So you can see it's a lot smaller than the T-Rex tracker, but it kind of feels like a similar kind of upscaled off-road vehicle. So cool comparison to be made for sure. One thing to note right off the bat, one thing it's advertised, is the fact that this comes with 2 drones. So they sit on top of these little jumper pieces here, as you can see just there. And they are then separate little builds that come off like so. So you can see you've got the little kind of sensor at the front. These pieces which are traditionally used as kind of submarine style handles actually work really well for the quad rotors. A little sticker in the middle and the 3x2 plate on the bottom there. So nice little build, little bit bulky but not too bad. Just kind of sits on the jumper there. As we look at this vehicle, you can see there's some nice printed details. If we look at the front, you can see, I want to brighten this up a little bit actually. You can see some nice detail for the front here with the kind of headlights, but also the, I don't want to say roll cage because that's not the right word, the grille almost. It's not a grille though, it's kind of like an extrusion, which is quite cool. You can see we've got stickering here, nice shiny Jurassic World logo with some scratch marks. Number 93, possibly a nod to Jurassic World 1993. Nice subtle little touch there, the designers do tend to do stuff like that. We have got a radio antenna, or radio satellite dish even, just up here, which is on a free rolling swivel piece. And then we have got this kind of really nice big canopy piece here, which just folds open and lets you get inside there. And you can see nice space inside there. It's quite hollow, to be honest with you. If I was to get that in focus and then take one of the wheels off, I don't know if it will come actually with the way it's built, but you can see there's a lot of gappage and you can kind of see that through there. But when you have it open, you can take figures. So if we were to take the ACU trooper and plonk him in the back seat, just raise his hand a little bit, and then take Claire and pop her in the driver's seat, you can see that two figures do fit in there quite comfortably, look good in there, they fit snugly, and this will then shut back over the top as well. Now the next thing we have got here is a net launcher, and this is on a swivel joint, but it doesn't really swivel. The way it's built, as you can see just back there, it's kind of locked into place, so you can elevate it up and down, you can get some good angles from it, but that's kind of all you're going to get. There is a nice danger sticker on top of it there, as you can see there, and you can press it to fire the net, as you saw there, and that's now gone on the floor. So quite a nice little piece. You just kind of bunch it back up and push the net back in until it clicks into place, like so. And raising that does expose a nice little internal detail, where if we open this for ease of access, there is a little crate sitting in here on a jumper. So you can see down in there, kind of almost the little jumper just back there. And when we open this crate up, you can see yellow crate, light grey top. There is a chicken leg inside, which is quite a nice little detail. I wasn't expecting to have anything removable underneath the net launcher, so that is quite cool. But I do in some ways wish that instead of having that removable piece, they had maybe used this space to make this more mobile, because I like how you can kind of fold it up and raise it. I just don't like it, you don't get as much range of motion from it. So that's kind of the vehicle. You can see nice sticker details for the wheels, look really, really good. And they are the same size wheels as the T-Rex tracker I brought in a moment ago. And then on the back, we have got this cool looking module. And anyone who was paying attention to the instructions, or not the instructions, the box even, will know that this module is removable and is a little laboratory. So we'll look at this in a second. You can see back in there, there are two tranquilizer guns stored in place, which is quite cool. All in all, that's kind of the vehicle now. And then you get this little lab piece here, which is very, very small. It's only 6 studs across and 6 studs wide. But you can fold it open. And as you can see there, we have got a laboratory. So we have got a couple of eggs on incubators, a nice little graphic for the Gallimimus, the amber piece we looked at in the lab set, a little cabinet with a couple of blue syringes in it, and then a fire extinguisher. So the idea is you can just have this sitting off a screen, as you can see here. And let's say, for example, Owen, because he's not in the vehicle at the moment, he could come along and be operating the lab. So quite a cool way of functioning. And the way this works, it uses kind of Lego rail pieces. So you can see here, we have got the groove, and then just along the sides, either side here, we've got rails. So you literally just slide it in, and there's some connectors to lock it into place. So a bulky little vehicle, a lot of features packed into it, but not really a Jurassic vehicle in my opinion. I think that this takes a lot of design cues from one of the recent Batmobiles that Lego have done, and I just don't really think it works that well as a Jurassic vehicle. I get what they were going for. They wanted something similar to the T-Rex tracker, but it doesn't quite pay off. Of course, we do get 2 dinosaurs included. Well, 1 dinosaur, 1 reptile. The reptile being the Pteranodon. And you can see that this colour green for the Pteranodon is beautiful. I actually wasn't that excited for the Pteranodon, I will be honest. I thought, oh great, another Pteranodon being included in a set. We've got so many at this point, I wasn't that hyped. But actually, it is a nice, unique colour. I almost would say, you can maybe get away with this being one of the classic ones. It's not quite the right browns, but I don't know. I'm sure I've seen, perhaps in Jurassic World Evolution, that might be where I'm thinking of. There's a skin that looks like this. I'm sure of it. So it is quite cool to see. So you can see we've got dark green fading into kind of olive, 4 studs on the back, everything you've come to expect from the Pteranodon at this point. And we are going to actually clip him on the front there, so he's flying in front of that. Now the star of this set, and the reason that everybody will want this set, is for this guy, the Gallimimus. The first time we have ever seen one in a Lego form, and it does not disappoint. So I do want to get some questions out of the way right off the bat. Yes, it does reuse pieces. It reuses the body, legs and arms of the Stygimoloch, as you can see here. Very, very similar dinosaurs. And the only new piece is the neck. So looking here, you can see there is the new neck piece. It connects on an axle joint just like all the others, you can see there. And it does look rather nice. And the nice thing with this one, they learnt from the Stygimoloch and actually made the mouth openable on this one as well. So you can see really cool level of detail. Now there's some really nice coloration throughout this figure. It feels a little bit like the classic T-Rex in terms of the colour scheme. You can see lots of nice details on the body and legs, and going down into the tail as well, and even painted toenails there, which we did not get on the... Actually, no, we did get that on the Styggy as well. So all in all, the new Gallimimus mould is beautiful. It may not be to scale, but these things are bigger than they look. And to be honest with you, I think that it works. I think that the dimensions are right, the reusage here works well, and I don't have any problems with it. One interesting thing to note, it does include a spare jaw for some reason. Not quite sure why, but you can see there, we have got a spare jaw piece, just in case. So all in all, that has been Gallimimus and Pteranodon Breakout. It is a very nice set in terms of the dinosaurs you get, and I think that some of the features in it are pretty cool. I think that if you're a kid especially, you are going to love this set. There's a lot of playability to it, a lot of really cool features packed into this thing. But as an adult collector, I am a little bit disappointed. The Gallimimus is cool, really awesome to get a new dinosaur in this set. The Pteranodon is a beautiful colour scheme and actually a lot better than I anticipated. But I just think when you look at this wave and you look at what they did with the lab as a way of kind of homaging different things, this vehicle just doesn't really fit in with the overarching theme of this wave. With that said, like I say, it's very playable, and I'm sure it will be a popular toy. So I am interested to hear what you think. Let us know on social media what you thought of this review. And as always, stay tuned here on Jurassic Collectibles for more reviews in the near future. Thanks guys, take care and have a great week.